Hey again. Alright, so now we are up to the third fragrance now. So the last fragrance that I just did was the Grand Neroli. So still within the original collection. So staying within the citrus fresh notes. I have another fragrance for you. It is still in the fresh notes. It's still in the same collection. It is the... Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. I don't speak French. It's Bois Blancs, I believe it's pronounced. So that's this one. This one is the fragrance of lovers. Why do I say that? Let me just read to you the story that is in every one of the boxes. You will die. They spoke in whispers, breathing at the pace of the wind. The sun streamed through the trees in long rays of gold. Suddenly, the sky became the muted colors of twilight. It felt like hours had passed in a moment, or that time had stopped altogether. It's basically just that feel of these two lovers who run away, and not necessarily run away, but like just decide to throw caution to the wind, go and have their date just deep in the forest. I'm not thinking of like that Twilight thing with Kristen Stewart running on top of the trees. No, I'm talking like dramatic, like just laying down and just being with each other, just being with nature, just feeling the romance of looking up and being with that one person as the sun begins to set. It's just, this fragrance is exactly that. As you're smelling it, it's nice and light. You get that fresh smell out of it. It's as if you are right there in the forest. So, with that in mind, let's dive in a little bit on the notes. So, this one, in order to really get that nice calming effect, yes, I did use the nice calming word, so which means you already have an idea of what the first note is going to be. It has neroli in it as well, so definitely to kind of give you that effect as you're smelling it, you want to be able to close your eyes and just imagine, just drift off. The neroli is perfect for that. They also have orange blossom and pink pepper. It has incense. The incense in a fragrance, if you've ever heard of the fragrance line Olfactive Studio, for example, because that's the first thing that pops in my head when I hear incense, just really gives you a nice smoked feel. So this kind of plays around with the humidity a little bit of if you're in the forest, like that's really kind of what you're getting. And then as our base notes, we have, of course, woods, so blonde woods, the musk to add in a little bit of that nice spice to it, and vetiver. Vetiver is one of my favorite notes, if anything. It's one of my favorite ingredients to go into fragrance because it's very green, like it's very fresh. It really gives you that nice fresh, but it also kind of gives you that nice, because it makes me think that the reason why they added a little bit of everything on these notes, because some of the notes are nice and sweet and nice and light, so it makes me think that it's the female part of the fragrance, and because it is a fragrance of couples, you have the woodsy, you have the vetiver, you have the musk. It shows that perfect balance between the two, just making you envision that you're in that forest and you're just one. You're just one with that person. I feel like this is one of the very few fragrances that Atelier has that will be a little bit difficult to layer and mix together because it is so balanced. It's got a little bit of everything in every single genre of fragrance note. With that, I'm going to leave you with your impression. Definitely come to to any Sephora that's close to you. Get a smell of this one as well. Honestly, it's a perfect his and hers fragrance. Because it is an essential oil based fragrance, I already discussed this. It's gonna personalize your skin chemistry, which means you will smell different from when he smells different from what he's gonna smell like, but you will have the same idea of the smell, so it's a perfect his and her fragrance. Definitely as like a nice couple thing, So I'm gonna leave you to that. Definitely check it out, and then comment. Tell me what you think about the fragrances. Okay, well, I'll see you next time, and remember to stay flawless.